Alright guys, hey, I wanted to take a minute. We're kind of getting into fall, getting into school starting. I know for me personally, this is kind of the time that I'll look into my goals and evaluating kind of where I'm going into the fall. So I'm going to kind of give you guys a little, some pointers on setting those goals, kind of coming up into these upcoming months. So, I kind of divide those into two categories. I've got performance, and then general fitness. So for the sake of today, we're going to kind of just focus on your general fitness goals, kind of divide those into two categories. First off on these, a lot of times when I hear people talk about what their goals are coming in here, they're insanely complicated. They're things like, I want to tone up, or I want to get into better shape, kind of these nefarious moving targets. Which is why my recommendation, if you're just first coming in and you're looking to establish goals, make that first goal be attendance. It's a very simple, measurable thing, and this should be your goal for 6 months. Really, before 6 months, you should not be looking into doing anything more than coming here 5 days a week, or moving at all. It doesn't have to be coming into CrossFit. I'm saying moving for an hour, 5 days a week, in a community environment, something that involves weight training and cardio. Very simple. But if you're not doing this, you should not move on to the next goal. If you don't have a movement practice that is regular, don't move on to something like, I want to lose 10 pounds if you haven't built this base of just doing something. Secondly, from there, so you've got that, that's great, you're coming 5 days a week. Next thing we're looking at is a movement-based goal. So, movement-based, something like, I want to get 1 pull-up, or I would like to push press X amount of pounds. It's a very measurable goal. Don't make it too lofty, make it something that you can get within 3 months, but it's got to be movement-based. And then the second one that I would say is logging. That's going to be kind of your second thing. So, movement-based goal, we're talking months 6 through 12, is to create a movement-based goal, you know, pull-ups, push-ups, push press, anything like that. The second is going to be logging what you do. So logging what you work out, the weights that you're lifting, the times that you're getting, the food that you're eating. So just here, we haven't even really attacked things like body composition. We're just going 1 year of being very deliberate about what you're doing. Attendance, creating a movement-based goal, and then logging what you do. And then once you have a year of doing this solidly, then what I would encourage you to do is then create an event that you're going to plan for. So on this movement-based track, I would recommend choosing, do an adventure race, or even do a local fitness competition. Do something here that you have a goal that you're moving towards. Assuming that you're comfortable with movement, you are progressing. Now what you're looking at doing is working towards an event. And then on the second one, once you start logging your workouts, you come consistently, you have an idea of what you're consuming as far as food goes, then what I would encourage you to do is, if you still have some body composition goals that you're wanting to achieve, is to measure those. So, measure them. This cannot be stressed enough. Measure that. So, if you guys want to go pay, I think it's like 60 bucks, hop in the bod pod. Measure what you're doing. If you want to lose weight, take actual measurements. If you have a goal that involves losing weight, toning up, losing body fat, you must measure that goal. I can't stress that enough, because we know that on a week-to-week basis, you may feel like your legs are getting bigger, or feel like your arms are getting bigger, without ever making a measurement of that. So if you have a goal, I can't stress it enough that you have to write it down, attend 5 days a week, create a movement-based goal, and then create sort of a long-term healthy lifestyle-based goal, and then measure each one of those so you know that you're working towards that.